Now, the reason I've got this automatic transmission on here is I couldn't get a Bellhausen for a 472 Cadillac manual transmission, real handily. I could have bought an expensive scatter shield, didn't need to do that. This shows you the capability of the Easy Run engine stand. Also, it's marked, but you got to make sure you put on the ground strap, the engine ground from the battery bolted right onto the back of the Bellhausen. And of course, now we're in great shape. We got everything tied down and we're getting ready. Now, when I put the coolant in, I found something going on. We're going to fix the leak. This is the neat part. Found the left side block drain leaking a little bit. Get in here, it's just a pipe plug. Tighten it up a little bit, make sure it's nice and dry. Easy to get to now, but once the downpipe's on and covers it, or the exhaust pipe, it's really tough in the car. So that's the beauty of finding things wrong. And on this stand, if I had to pull the oil pan, pull a cylinder head, I could take the radiator assembly off and take the camshaft out. Anything you need to do, right here on the stand. You know, placement of the dashboard on the Easy Run stand is great. You can put it, it's universal, you can put it anywhere on the chassis. But this is a great place to have it. You can reach over, hit the switch, throw any of these switches, watch your gauges while you're sitting here operating the throttle. It's a great way to go, especially when you're breaking in the cam, watch your tack, set your throttle. Most engine stands have it on the back. And you stand by the Bellhausen, between the headers, it's noisy, it's burning, that's not a great way to go. Here, of course, is that accessory stand I got. A timing light sits right in here, got a place for a screwdriver. Like I said, you can put an ignition box or an ECU if you have a fuel-injected engine. This is a worthwhile investment, I promise you. Hooking up the Easy Run stand to make it fire. One wire is coil power. This is going to go from the switch wire going to the coil, or the plus side. The Cadillac had a resistor wire, so I mounted a ceramic resistor on here for this coil. The other wire comes from the panel. That's your tack feed. Now, everything's checked. I'm ready to fire it up. What I'm going to do is turn on the master power switch. I'm going to crank it before I turn on coil power and make sure I get oil pressure again. There we go. Got good cranking vacuum, got good oil pressure, a little bit of fuel. Now the moment in truth. Hit the switch, and here we go. Now I want to run this thing for 5 minutes at 1800 RPM steady, break in the cam, check it for oil leaks, water leaks, then I can check the timing, dial in the carburetor. This thing will be ready to go in the car. You know, I've had a blast doing this, and I've accomplished a lot. I've had those Spintech mufflers for my '39 Chevy. I've been wondering what they're going to sound like. They sound great. Now I know what they sound like, and I know they're going to keep the heat in, accelerate the gases, give me a little bit more power, but primarily I'm using those to make my floor stay cool, and of course make my air conditioner work better. And the best part about the Easy Run engine stand, it's made in America by Americans. Father and son team, Al and Andy, and when you pick up the phone and call for tech support, that's who you're talking to. They know every nut and bolt. They build and design these things right in the United States. That means a lot to me. And, you know, I have a lot of fun with this thing. What I do in my shop, besides putting guys' engines on and running them, or engines I build myself, sometimes I do technical training here. We set an engine up, we'll bug it, let guys try to figure out what's going on. This is a great product for clubs, for vocational schools, for teaching, for doing stuff at a swap meet or a car show where you want to sell an engine for raffles. Easy Run engine stands are a great investment. I appreciate you watching.